Let's make a start on today's Cabinet meeting. So agenda item 1 is appointment of chairperson. I'm Councillor Steve Adleader, Neath for Talbot Council, and I will be chairing today's meeting of Cabinet. Chair's announcement. Can I just welcome members of the public or press who may be viewing this meeting this morning. Please ensure that your microphones are switched off. You are here to observe the meeting only. Members and officers, please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting and that your microphones are switched to mute unless you are speaking. In addition, when asked to raise your hand, members who are virtually attending the meeting, could you please raise your electronic hands? And for members physically present, raise your hands in the room. Officers, please ensure to verbally add any additional comments from scrutiny committees if this has not already been included within your reports this morning. We are not due to have a fire drill this morning, so should the fire alarm sound during the meeting, please make your way to the nearest exit. So agenda item 3 are declarations of interest. Can I just ask if there are any declarations of interest from members? And please would members say what the interests are, the item, and then Nadine or Tammy will give you an electronic copy of the declaration form. You can also find it on the Members Hub on the intranet. Obviously speak to Democratic Services if you have any queries.
I see no declarations, Chair.
Okay, there are no declarations. So if I move on to agenda item 4, which is the forward work programme for 25-26. The forward work programme is on pages 3 to 12 and is here for noting this morning. Agenda item 5 is public question time. I have received no notifications from the public to speak at today's meeting. Agenda item 6, urgent items. Any urgent items, whether public or exempt, at the discretion of the chairperson pursuant to regulations 5 in brackets 4 in brackets B of your statutory instrument 2001 number 2290 as amended. I have received one urgent item which we will now consider. If I move on to agenda item 6A, which is the proposed renewal of lease at T Isal Playing Fields, Thorney Road, Baglan RFC Limited. This urgent report is contained within the separately circulated supplementary pack and is here for a decision this morning. So I will now hand over to Simon Brennan, who will introduce the report. Over to you, Simon, please. Is he called in? Call him in. Apologies, everybody. Simon's not on the call. We'll call him in now.
Just checking, Chair, there are no officers on this call who are taking this report for Simon.
Oh, he's coming now. Look.
Okay, thank you, Chair.
Simon, apologies. I don't know, a bit of miscommunication. We're at Cabinet and we've got agenda item 6A, which is the proposed renewal of the lease at T Isal Playing Fields, Thorney Road in Baglan, and it's an application from Baglan RFC Limited. So it's an urgent report within the separated, circulated supplementary pack and is here for decision. I know you've been on holidays as well. Are you aware of this report and are you ready to introduce it?
I am. Apologies, it didn't be in my calendar for some reason.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of different issues at play here, but the primary report that we're taking through today is purely focused on the lease renewal for Baglan RFC. They, like many other clubs, have got a lease of their playing field. This is just about the renewal of that. There is a supplementary issue that will come to board later, which is around some fencing issues. But I think for the short term here, we need to focus on just the lease and getting that through.
Thank you, Simon. Okay, I will go to see if there's any questions from members first on this report. Okay. Oh, Councillor Hurley. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, no, it's only just a note in the report that we did have a sort of query come in from Open Spaces Association, but the lease, the new lease, is dictated by the terms of the old lease because they've got secure tenancy there. So that's where the starting point is. That's all. Okay.
No, thank you for that. Very important to know that information. Okay, any further questions from members? I don't see any. So this item is proposed for immediate implementation and will not be subject to the call-in process. So I would now like to ask the chair, the relevant scrutiny chair, Sean Percy, if he will support this report and this proposal this morning. Sean?
Yeah, hapus i gefnogi arweinydd, happy to support leader. Diolch.
Thank you, Sean. Very much appreciated. So I now refer members to the recommendation on page 7 of your agenda pack. I'm happy to propose the agenda item. Can I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Alan. Any abstentions from members? I don't see any. So members, if you do not indicate the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendations.
See no indication to the contrary, Leader, and confirm the recommendation has been approved.
Thank you very much, Nadine. Agenda item 7 is access to meetings. The access of meetings report is on pages 13 to 17 of your report pack. I propose we move now into private session. Could I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Alan. Any abstentions? Again, I don't see any. So members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you are now in favour of moving into private session.
See no indication to the contrary, Chair, and confirm we are now in private session.